Hey guys, what's up? It's Molly. I'm here today to talk about some new makeup releases, tell you guys what I think about them, if I'm gonna pick anything up, what I'm skipping over, and just my general thoughts on everything that has come out. I used to post these weekly. That was short-lived. Now it's about every 2 weeks. So that also means that I'm only filming these every 2 weeks. So we have quite a bit to talk about. One of the first things I'm going to talk about, or the first thing that I'm going to talk about here, is that Huda Beauty is coming out with these new minis. These are some more of their Obsessions palettes, and these are like their pastels. There's 3 different variations. There's rose, lilac, and mint. And my personal opinion on this is that I like them. I actually kind of like these a little bit better than the ColourPop 9-pan palette concepts. Mainly because they throw in some like super wearable neutral shades. I like that. I don't know why, you know, when ColourPop released their version of these things, I thought those were great, but I do appreciate the fact that these have more natural shades in addition to the pastels. That being said, I'm not going to get any of these, but if I was going to, I am more drawn to the, I don't know. It's a tie between the lilac and the rose. Actually, the lilac is winning by just a little bit. That one I think is really pretty. I like the depth of colors. The mint leaves a lot to be desired. The 2 really light matte shades in the mint one, I think they could have done with just one of those. Like one of them is almost blue toned, the one on the far end of the mint swatches. I think it would have been better to keep the 3rd one in and change the blue toned one to something just a little bit deeper and more intense, which maybe that goes against it being pastel, but I feel like you can do pastels that aren't going to look ashy. But I also think that that is a risk that you take with pastels, is that they can look very ashy and you just have to be careful with that. Anyway, I'm not going to pick these up, but I can appreciate them. They're $29 a piece, just like the other Obsessions palettes. She's also launching 3 new brushes, which is going to be exclusive on her website. These are available today, March 1st, at Huda Beauty and Sephora. All right, next we have Jouer. Jouer is releasing 2 new blush bouquets. I love these. I got, I think I talked about it in a haul video or a review video. I don't really remember, but I got one of their mini blush bouquets, and I don't remember, I think the shade was Adore. That might not be what it was. But it's gorgeous. I love the formula. It's incredibly blendable. It's beautiful. You don't look patchy. It just gives you a very nice flush to your cheeks. I want to get 2 of the full-size blush bouquets. I definitely want Coquette, and I definitely want, that one must be Adore. It's Adore. I don't know what I got, but that's what I'm wanting. Anyways, there's 2 new duos. There's Passion and Darling. I don't know which is which. Obviously the deeper one is not for my skin tone, so I'm not going to get that, which is totally amazing. I love the fact that they're coming out with something that's for richer skin tones. The lighter one I think is really pretty, and I'm kind of tempted to get it. And I like the fact that they're different undertones. One of the things with the blush bouquets that made me not jump on the bandwagon was that they're the same undertones, just different depths of color, whereas this is nice because it's the same richness of color, it's just the undertone is different, and I like that a lot. I think that it just means that it's something that you can wear with pretty much, you're going to be able to use one of these shades for any eye look that you do, which is a huge plus. It does not say when these are releasing, and it doesn't say what the price is. But if you purchase, it says coming soon online at jouercosmetics.com. And you can use the code TRENDMOOD for 15% off. Gosh, that's another thing. I keep forgetting to mention in the video where I'm getting this information from. I link it down below in my description box, but not everybody checks that. This is all from Trend Mood 1 on Instagram. I am going to, as if I look at a different page as I'm going through this, I'll let you guys know. So until I say otherwise, we're going off of Trend Mood. All right, Sleek Makeup has this new, it's their Sunset Vibes collection. So you got a highlight palette, a liquid highlighting elixir, and a eyeshadow palette. I could not think of what that's called. I'm a little out of it. So this was available on the 28th of February. So it's already available. It's online at their website, sleekmakeup.com, I assume. It doesn't say anything about prices. I think that I'm going to pass on this. I've never tried anything from Sleek Makeup. I like the color story of the eyeshadow palette, but I don't like it enough to feel like I need to go out and get it, which, I mean, and Sleek Makeup is really inexpensive. It's a very affordable brand. The highlighter palette, I don't really maybe it's not just highlighter. It says it's a highlighting palette, but it has this like red highlight, which would actually be incredibly beautiful on a very deep skin. I'm talking the deepest of the deep. Bananas is here once again. It's chow time and he knows it, and he would like to be fed, but he's going to leave me now. Anyway, the highlighting palette, I like highlighting palettes to an extent. I think it gets tricky when you have shades that work for very light skin and shades that work for very deep skin in the same palette. I think that's nice for working artists. I don't need another highlighting palette in my makeup kit, and if I did, I don't think I would choose Sleek Makeup. Nothing against them. I'm going to stock my kit with brands that I know and I trust. So yeah, I'm not pulled to this brand or to this launch particularly. So we're skipping over that. Okay, Too Faced has some new Advanced Prime and Poreless face powder and face primer. It says it's for skin so poreless and smooth. Coming soon. We don't know when. We don't know what it costs. That's all I know, is that they're coming out with these things. So I would be curious to try these and play around with them, see what foundations they work well with and what foundations they don't work so well with. But I'm guessing they're also going to be relatively expensive. And do I really want to spend the money on that? I don't know. We're needing to be just more cautious of our spending. We have like some big changes coming and some big expenses coming. And so if I say no to a lot of things, just bear that in mind, that if I could spend all the money I wanted, I would be purchasing a whole lot more than what I'm going to. Okay. So anyways, my point is the Too Faced releases, I'm curious about them. I'm not ruling them out. I'm not for sure going to get them. We'll see. Okay, Glossier has these new, what are they? They're Skywash Sheer Matte Lid Tints. Liquid to powder eyeshadow that gives a diffused soft effect. I don't want these. My assumption is that they're not going to be easy to work with. I don't know why. Maybe that's an unfair assumption to make, but it is what it is. There's nothing about it that draws me to it. And the photos that they've released of the product in use aren't that exciting. So I think there's certain things about Glossier that I would like to try. I would like to try some of their products, like their cloud tints. I'd like to try their foundation. I would like to try some of their skincare. But this particular product is just not something that I need. At any rate, they're $18 and they're releasing 7 shades. So, maybe if that's something that you're interested in, the price is not bad. And if you are wanting to do more minimal makeup looks, then I think maybe this is a great option. But you can also do this with just any of the eyeshadows that you have in your collection. You don't need to go out and buy this. Okay, Too Faced. I should go like in order with brand, but I'm just going in order of post. So I'm sorry if that's annoying. All right, Too Faced has a new potted concealer. This is their Peach Perfect Instant Coverage Matte Concealer. Nope, I don't want these. In my experience, potted concealers are relatively heavy. I think maybe it would be something worth checking out for my bridal kit, but I really don't need to. I use the RCMA foundation, and you just use a shade slightly lighter than the foundation shade for their concealer. So anyways, I talked myself out of that. But I'll tell you guys what it is. It's a waterproof, sweat-proof, non-comedogenic, whatever. It won't clog your pores. And it lasts for 14 hours. It says it covers anything that you want to cover, from pigmentation to acne scars. I don't know how you cover acne scars. Like I don't know. All right, it's an easy, lightweight, soft matte, so it truly blends seamlessly on the skin. Well, the fact that it's a soft matte makes me a little bit curious. The only thing I really use concealer for personal use is under eye, and I don't think this is what I would want to use on my under eye. I think this would work well for blemishes and scars, but I don't really struggle with that. So this isn't something that I personally am going to run out and get. Again, coming soon. We don't know when. So Ava Cosmetics is coming out with some highlighters and some concealers. There's the Visionary Light Baked Highlighters, I think is what it's called. There's 3 different shades. There's Unbelievable, which is gold with golden pearls. Surreal, which is bronze with silver and bronze pearls. And then Supreme, which is raspberry rose pink with pink and purple pearls. That would be really pretty on certain skin tones. Probably not mine, unless I use it as a blush topper. Probably not going to do that. Let's see. And then it says that there's also the Authentic Skin Perfector Concealer for $19. And I don't think I mentioned the highlighters are $26 a piece. The concealer, it's medium coverage infused with rosehip oil to nourish and hydrate, conceals imperfections, and blurs the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, leaving a naturally radiant finish in 30 shades plus a new 146 concealer perfector brush. I want to try that concealer. I am adding that to my list of things to try. Definitely the concealer, maybe the highlights. Can I see? Okay, here are swatches. Well, they're finger swatches. That doesn't do much. Anyways, I'm intrigued. Okay. Sorry, it took me a minute to find something that was actually cruelty-free. Lime Crime is releasing some new things. This is their Fairy Garden collection. So there's different shades of the Lid Light, which is a soft suede eyeshadow with a shimmery metallic finish. Those are $16 a pop. You've got, let's see, 6 shades. There's a champagne, a mauve pink, a golden mint with lavender shimmer. That's interesting. That one sounds kind of cool. Swatches, please. It just looks kind of pewtery in the swatch, I guess. There's a golden shade, a lilac shade. It looks, I mean, there's some really pretty shades. I don't need to spend $16 on a single shadow right now. Then there's a Body Light. These are cream body highlighters for $25. I don't know why I would need a green body highlighter or a pink one. And there aren't swatches, like it doesn't show it like smoothed out. It's just these globs of product on somebody's arm. So I cannot speak to how this actually like looks. But it just isn't something that I'm really drawn to. The eyeshadows I think are really pretty and I would like to try one, but like I said, I just don't need to spend $16 on it. And then there's different lip glosses. There's Wet Cherry. Oh, the Wet Cherry Sparkly Sheer glosses are $18 a piece. There's Mint Cherry, which is sparkly mint, and Fairy Cherry, which is iridescent blue lavender. Also, Unicorn Hair. And then a hair glitter mist. I don't use hair glitter mists, and I would love to have unicorn hair, but I don't. So skipping that. Kind of sad. Okay, so far I'm only interested in the Zoeva launch, it looks like. All right, Lethal Cosmetics is releasing this eyeshadow palette. This is a collaboration with Jolena Menon. I don't know who that is. I know that I probably should, but I don't. It looks like there are there's a lip gloss, 2 lipsticks, and an eyeshadow palette. All right, I keep saying Lethal Cosmetics is a brand that I have been wanting to try. I would really, really love to. I just don't know that this is the launch for me to try. I don't know that it isn't, but I don't know that it is. The eyeshadow palette swatches look really pretty. I think I would like certain shades out of here quite a bit, especially that blue, like that royal blue. I'm always drawn to shades like that. But I have some and I don't use them super often. Other than that, I just don't know that I need this. I have these shades. So like I said, I want to try Lethal. This just isn't the one that I want to try. This, unfortunately. The eyeshadow palette is, it retails for 39 pounds. The lipsticks are 16 pounds and the gloss is 15 pounds. So that's not pounds, those are euros. I'm sorry. I don't know my global currency. 39 euros, 16 euros, and 15 euros respectively. So this was available yesterday on Leap Day at lethalcosmetics.com. Morphe. Should we talk about Morphe? Morphe's got some new things. This is their Golden Hour Fantasy collection. So they've got some new face and body bronzers. Those are $19 a piece. Dang, Morphe. Whew, they're getting too big for their britches. And then their 18 as Sunset Beats Artistry Palette for $18. Warm bronze and yellow shades. I don't want this. I would be kind of, okay, no. I'm curious about the bronzers. I love that they have so many different shades. There's 9 shades in the bronzer, which I really appreciate that. That is amazing and good job, Morphe. What are you doing? Go lay down. The dogs are coming. At any rate, I'm curious about the bronzer. I would actually really like to try that. So maybe I'll pick up a Morphe bronzer. I'm sorry, my Charlie, our pit bull, is he's going nuts over on the couch. It's very distracting. Okay, so far I'm up to the Zoeva concealer and the Morphe bronzer. Everything else I don't need. I don't need any of it. I say that in every single one of these. Okay. All right, next, Pure Cosmetics. I saw this and I literally gasped. I don't know why, but I want this. So this is Trolls and Pure Cosmetics. They're coming at us again with like round 2. Because didn't Pure do a Trolls collab with the first Trolls movie? And it was apparently a really good, it was either that or their My Little Pony collab that got really good reviews. I can't remember which one. But at any rate, they're doing 6 different eyeshadow palettes instead of 1 bigger one. So these are like minis and I just love that. I love mini palettes. So they're $18 a piece. There's funk, techno, classical, western, rock, and pop. And then there's a face trio and lip gloss kit. I am initially drawn to... Really? You can't. We're not doing that. Go groom yourself elsewhere. Right by the mic. Just, yeah. I'm curious about the purple and the blue, mostly. I like the purple. I really do. It's very reminiscent of the Juvia's Place Violets palette that came out not too long ago. So I'm kind of curious about that. And the classical one, as boring as it is, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I would love to try that. Oh, wow. The Techno, the blue one. Look at those. I want those. I want that. Real bad. The rock one, I could take or leave. It just, no, I don't really care. Honestly, that color story reminds me a lot of the Kat Von D, half of that Too Faced Kat Von D collab. It was like a heart. The face trio, I'm not interested in. I have tried pure face trios before and they were not good. So I'm not going to get that. And then the gloss, I don't know. It's just like a sparkly gloss. I don't need that. So, yeah, $18 a piece for the eyeshadow palettes, and the lip gloss and face trio is $28. It says that this is going to be available on March 5th. I am totally picking these up. So plan on seeing that at some point in the future. And then Sugarpill is releasing part 2. Well, it's C2, the capsule collection. So this is another one of their capsule palettes. I actually had to look and see who's whining. I actually had to look and see if this was the same palette, and it's different. And I like this one so much better than the first one. I might need to get this too. It's $42. But those top 2 shades, that green and that blue, the shimmers are what make it. Like I want this for those 4 shimmers alone. So, and I'm getting really excited about this. I really like the transition shades that they've included in this. And then you can deepen it up with Youngblood and Double Shot or one or the other. Yes, I'm absolutely going to pick this up also. So that's not too bad. I could probably just do one of the Trolls palettes. I could skip out on the Morphe bronzer. If one of these things was going to go, it'd be the Morphe bronzer for sure. But that's a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. Maybe I shouldn't get rid of the Morphe bronzer. I don't know. I might have to get all of it. We'll see. Okay, Pure Cosmetics. I'm sorry, my dogs. I don't know. They think something's going on. I don't know if my husband is getting close to being home, but they won't stop wandering. So, Charlie, you're literally running laps around me. Pure Cosmetics also has these 2 new blushes. These are beautiful. This is their Blushing Act Skin Perfecting Powders. So it says, put your best face forward and liven up your looks with Blushing Act Blush, formulated with good-for-you skincare ingredients, including Nourishing Energy Complex and Ceratin Complex, a proprietary blend of super hydrating ceramides that's exclusive to Pure. So it says that it helps to improve your skin's appearance. Okay, well, at any rate, I like the colors. They're $26 a piece, available now on purecosmetics.com. I personally am more interested in the lighter shade. I think that's really pretty. But I have a lot of blushes right now. And do I need to add another one? Probably not. But I'm kind of curious. And I feel like Pure is a brand that doesn't get a lot of coverage, like by YouTubers, and they have, their products are relatively affordable. They're like, I'd say mid-range. So I don't know. We'll just see. Especially if I can get a percentage off on their direct website, because it doesn't say that it's at Ulta. So that's one that I'm on the fence about. I might end up picking up the lighter one. We're just gonna have to see. Oh my gosh. I forgot all about this one. ColourPop and Sailor Moon collaborated. Okay, so there's an eyeshadow palette, a couple of blushes, a couple of lip gloss duos, and then some glitterly obsessed things. Out of this entire collection, let me tell you what we got here. So it launched on the 20th of February. It's sold out already, so this is probably not that cool to talk about. But my understanding is there's going to be a relaunch or a restock. So there's the Pretty Guardian Shadow Palette, the Moonlight Lip Bundle, the Daylight Lip Bundle. There's not any information on Beauty News Official. I'm going to have to go back to Trend Mood for this and just find it. So the eyeshadow palette is $20. Can we just talk about that? Their prices are creeping up. I understand it's a collaboration, but come on. Blushes are $12 a piece. There's a soft matte magenta and the shimmery soft watermelon pink. I would like to try the watermelon pink one, but I'm not going to spend the $12 on it right now. The Glitterily Obsessed are $9 a piece. I don't need that, but I mean, they look pretty. The lip bundles, it looks like they are ultra glossy lips, both of them. No, you get an ultra blotted lip and an ultra glossy lip with each of them. I hate the ultra blotted lips so much. I don't know why those exist. Not my thing. You can get the full collection for $89. And the lip bundles are $15 a piece, or this is nice. You can get them individually for $8 each. So if you just want one of the glossy lips or just want one of the blotted lips, you're good. So Sailor Moon was like after my time. I was born in 85, and by the time Sailor Moon was on, I wasn't watching cartoons anymore. So I don't have that nostalgia pull at all. But I totally get it that a lot of people do, and it makes you really want this. And maybe the color stories are really meaningful if you know about the cartoon. I don't, so I just don't know. But it's helping me save some money. So I'm not going to pick any of this up. The eyeshadow palette looks fine, but it's not something that I need to get. There's a lot of lighter shimmer shades, like 1, 2, 3 light shimmers. And there's just not enough variation in tone for my personal taste. Okay, you guys, that's where I'm gonna leave it. My dogs are driving me nuts. My big dog, Charlie, he whines like a little baby, and he won't stop. I don't know if I hope that is not picking up on the mic for your sake, because my head is going to explode. Anyways, so of the things that I talked about, I am still pretty confident that I'm only going to get those 4 things: the Zoeva concealer, the Morphe bronzer, the Sugarpill capsule 2, and 1 or maybe 2 of the Pure Cosmetics Trolls eyeshadow palettes. So lots of new releases, quite a bit of like relatively exciting things, which is pretty cool. You guys should let me know what you think about all of these releases, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.